Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Most of you know me, I'm David Lee, but many of you may or may not know my wife, Jenny. She's here joining me for the first time ever on any of these videos. We're coming to you today to talk to you a little bit about Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter and how we're planning to support them at our upcoming open house. But before we get into that, I want to thank all of you for praying for Jenny. Many of you know that she was in the hospital last October, actually on our 24th anniversary, right?
That's right.
It was a scary time, but you know, the Lord brought her through it, brought us through it. She's back to 100% now, has been back to 100% for about a month now.
About a month,
right?
yeah, I feel great.
So, so thank all of you for praying for Jenny.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So we want to talk to you about, like I said, about the Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter. We've been supporting the Children's Shelter through the business for several years
Probably
now.
about 5 years. I think one of the ladies in the office came up with the idea. So I think it's important because of, you know, kids are our future.
Yeah.
This generation is our future, and it's important to support them. And, you know, when you have kids that don't have much or they don't have they're not in a great situation, it's just something that we can do to help to enlighten their the world that they're in.
That's right. That's right. So we felt really good about supporting the Children's Shelter. I know you have felt good about it too for the last several years, and that support has continued to grow and get bigger and bigger every year as we've continued to do the Christmas party every year. Last year, our staff went out with shopping list, and we went out and purchased the entire list of needs of what the Children's Shelter told us they needed, and all the ladies on staff talked about how much fun they had going out and doing that.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Right.
Yeah. So we have just felt really good about it. Now that we're in this new building, and thank the Lord the business is growing, we not only want to celebrate moving into the new building, but we also want to use the occasion to benefit these different charities. And our strategic vision, if you will, as a company going forward is to partner with what we call Christ-centered charities who are focused on changing the trajectory of the next generation. So what do we mean by that? Well, in Matthew chapter 25, verses 35 through 40, Jesus talked about if you've, fed someone who's hungry, or given a drink to someone who's thirsty, or provided shelter for someone who needs shelter, you've done it unto me, meaning unto him, unto Christ. And so we feel like NWA Children's Shelter is fulfilling that command given by Jesus, right? And so we feel really good about supporting a Christ-centered charity like NWA Children's Shelter, and obviously we feel good about the fact that they're focused on that next generation, because we feel like if you change the next generation, you change the country and eventually even the world. So that's why we feel good about supporting NWA Children's Shelter. We hope that you'll come to the open house on March 30th. We hope you'll open up your wallet, open up your heart, donate. We're going to be also donating $5,000 in matching donations to each of the 5 charities that will be here that day. So we hope to see you Thursday, March 30th at 3 p.m.